Guys, it's finally time for we're back to Spice and Wolf. Last week it was the Olympics, and it canceled a bunch of my shows I was gonna be watching, and I'm kind of butthurt. But now we're back to Spice and Wolf, and if I have another episode where Holo is not in it, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna go watch Girls in Panzer. That's what I'm gonna go do if I don't get another episode of Holo. All right. And so yeah, I I vaguely remember. Let's just do a quick recap. Is that in episode 18 and 17 they're kind of merged together because it's basically the Amadi arc. Basically Lawrence is trying to secure some pyrite, right? So that he can flood the market. I think, right? He wants to flood the market so that the value of the pyrite crashes, and because he wants to crash because Amadi is basically trying to buy a contract out on Holo to kind of relinquish Holo into Amadi's care, right? And something about a marriage certificate. I think but so like basically what the goal is really is just that there's a contract that was kind of like cheekily made by Holo. Basically Holo made up a scam story. Not really a scam story, I don't know if you want to call it that. But basically a story that Lawrence is kind of like using Holo to pay off a debt that Holo has, even though it's a made up story. And so right now it's kind of dicey, mainly because Lawrence and Holo are kind of like going through it right now. Like they got into a like Holo may or may not be able to trust Lawrence anymore, and thus she's looking for someone else, or she sought someone else. I still feel like it's a little out of character for Holo, since like she's not typically that emotional. I don't think, but I don't know, man. She could be really hurt. I don't know. And so that's a question, right? That's like the thing, the situation. We don't really know the state of Holo, right? That's why this is why it's been so hard, because like watching the show is because there's no Holo, we don't know what's going on with her, and you kind of want to know, right? And this sucked that last week there was no Holo. And then because there was just the Olympics happened, and now the week before there was no Holo, and the week before that there was no Holo. It's like almost been a month of no Holo, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And so I'm eager to go just right into this. All right, so we're gonna watch episode 19 of Spice and Wolf. Let's just do it. I'm Pulsar. It's a playback timer. Oh, over there. Wait, if I do that down there, that's his nose. There it is over there. And so that's gonna be where I am at the episode. So basically, just throw on the episode somehow, somewhere. I don't care. And if you match the timer with me, it's like we're watching together. All right, let's do it. Come on, Holo. Come on, Holo. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to fix this. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There you go. I'm like pretty excited to hear the opening again. It's been like a while. Uh, if I'm like following the story correctly, the whole point of what's going on right now is that Lawrence is kind of willing to sacrifice all he has in order to make sure the contract isn't fulfilled. Basically, right? That's kind of what's going on, right? Even if it means like kind of technically bankrupting himself, it's a point to show that he wants to keep Holo with him, and that's kind of like what this is all about, right? So like he doesn't really care about the value or how much he ends up losing as long as he can prevent the contract from happening. The big problem right now is, well, I guess there's another big problem, is that he doesn't actually have any pyrite, or he doesn't have enough pyrite. So he made a deal with a girl named Diana, who was like the local alchemist, and she said she'll sell the pyrite to him. But the problem is that he needs to find the vendor, or the vendor needs to find him. 28%. Yeah. I forgot exactly how much. I think they just said how much amount he has exactly. Uh, I don't know what this means. I've been kind of confused about the whole credit situation. I think it's been hard to watch this because while Lawrence is typically a pretty cool, collected guy, he's been kind of like really under pressure, and so he's kind of unbearable to watch right now because like he's like really stressing. I'm actually impressed I remembered as much as I do. It's been quite a bit since I've seen the show. Oh yeah, that was the other thing too. It wasn't like the whole point that Holo could theory just not go with Amadi, like unless he's buying her. Damn, leave it to me to not have filled my water up. I'm miserable right now. This doesn't count. Holo showing up in a flashback doesn't count. I need her to be present and give him some sass. It's weird because like the pyrite doesn't have real value. That's why it's so weird. It's like basically everyone's buying pet rocks right now. Damn, I'll laugh if the kid got like mugged or something along the way. I think this is like really hard for Lawrence because it's like his pride as like a merchant, right? No. Hmm. I'm gonna pretend I understand the credits. Yes. He wants to sell, I think, right? I'm getting nervous. I don't like. I'm getting so nervous. I don't know what's going on, and I don't like it. This makes me mad. Holo is just piecing up. Oh, what a cool character! She can't sell it. So what do you do if you don't have enough pyrite to crash? Isn't he gonna end up? He's gonna be stuck with the contract. I thought that was a Madi. It was making me mad. Okay. I mean, isn't Amadia part of this area? I'm not sure. Or are you just doing a trade in here? Oh. Mm-hmm. The path of overthinking, right? Mm. So he has the new pirate, right? Is he has to trust the plan, I guess, that he had originally formulated. The problem is he doesn't always. All right, this is fine. Oh, that was worth it. Worth the 3 weeks. Wait, so whose pirate is she selling? Amati's? I'm like, wait, what? Mm. Damn, he's getting grilled so hard. Uh, oh, that would make sense that she would have the sway to get Diana to do it because she probably showed her ears or something, right? I wonder if it's like much more simple than what he's making it right now. Hmm. This might be like my favorite episode of the show so far. I think and there's still like 6 more episodes. I wonder what they'll do though because ooh ooh. I wonder if I was right. Let's see. Because she wanted stories, right? Oh, so old friend. That young girl. Uh oh, so it wasn't yeah, yeah. Okay, so it was her. Oh, that's a good angle. Did you hear that? Hmm? Okay, so they're still gonna go. Okay. The only image that's going through my mind right now is that of the Wicker Man. Ha! Uh-oh. Oh, that is quite the fight. Ah, what a good episode. What a good episode. Oh, I mean, maybe it's opinion, but that one got a whole bunch of feelings out of me. Oh, it's the ending. Oh, it's been a minute. Ah. Oh. You know what? I just realized this episode didn't have an opening, huh? Am I crazy? No, it didn't. Yeah, it just straight up went to the ending. Damn. I wonder if there's ever an episode where there's no opening or ending. I feel like maybe it's mandatory because you at least want to show who worked on what, right? So you probably need to do one or the other. Ah. I'm taking it all in right now. Damn, that did a number, man. That actually did a number. I'm like in shambles in a good way because like it's. I remember like I think on like the previous episode I was like if they don't pay this off I'm gonna be pissed. Well, they paid it off. I think they paid it all off really well. I guess Amadi didn't. Nothing's ever really happened to Amadi. I guess Amadi was taught a lesson, and then Lawrence showed that he will do anything really to basically get her back. Basically, yeah, it's over. Cool. Yeah, and so now, I mean, like it's basically like the one of the most powerful ways to ever. I remember I had a chick in my life that was just like I would only ever go out with you if you did something super crazy. That was pretty super crazy. I remember that. And I was like, oh, all right, I'll figure that out as we go. And so, yeah, I mean, he went all in, man. He was just like, I gotta play the stock market with the intentions of crashing it. And in the end, it was pretty cool to see them do it together, right? That was pretty neat. And I don't know, man. I think that episode got me too emotionally charged to even think properly. Really, like it's just like I'm like I think everything I say would just be biased and not at all logical. Is that fair to say? Oh, let me stop this, man. I'm so satisfied with that episode though because the arc really paid off. It was worth. Am I gonna say it was worth watching Lawrence be miserable for the last two episodes to get that, and then because I guess what it does, it basically resolved their whole relationship basically, and now they can move forward together now, like in a way that's like very, very bonded, right? They're like fused together at this point now, right? Their feelings have been very clearly. Well, I don't know if they actually really said like the words out loud, but now they know that they're in it together, right? They are committed to each other, to being like together, uh, and that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. And so yeah, like I said though earlier, that there's only 5 more episodes. Wait, was it? It's 25 episodes. 6 more episodes are left, right? And I'm hoping that the show ends well. I really do. I think this like the show has been like I have to give it up to whoever is directing, whoever is handling the scripts of the show. I mean, of course the animation is always really good, but like the pacing of these episodes have been so good. No matter what, they've been so good, right? Like I've said this like almost every time I've talked about this show, but like today was probably the one where I got lost in the biscuit. Is that the word I want to use? Biscuit? I don't know. I got lost in the sauce. That's what I wanted to say. Because when I looked at the timer, it was like 18 minutes or something. I was like, what the I just lost 18 minutes of my life just gone, like, like magic. And that was just a cool feel. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And I think, oh yeah, I think something I do want to mention too is Diana being, is it Diana or Diana? We'll just call her Dia. That's what they said to call her is Dia. Is that it's interesting that there are more like kind of like majestic like people or like they're not everyone's a human. I think that's pretty interesting too, because like I wonder what the significance of that is like introducing her as like a not a human, and how will that affect like, the next 5 episodes, six episodes? I don't know, but either way, where's my thumbs up, double thumbs up, like this. Thumbs up. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys next week for episode 20, man. Oh, I'm floored, man. What a good one. All right, peace out, guys.